Now, science is supposed to address the great problems of life. It is not supposed to cause them. But one physics experiment soon to begin in Switzerland could, according to a lawsuit just filed in America, spell the end for humanity. In 2 months, the leading physics laboratory in Europe, CERN, begins the biggest scientific experiment there's ever been. But a courtroom in America is hearing claims that there's a chance it could end up destroying the world. David Fuller reports.
Walter Wagner should have few worries. Retired and living in Hawaii, the most taxing thing he should have to deal with is running his botanical garden. But he's haunted by visions of apocalypse. And he's the leader of a small group who are determined to stop it, even if it means taking on the might of the American government and the entire scientific establishment.
They are going to try to create new kinds of matter. The worst case scenario, of course, is that it does create one of these strangelets or a micro black hole, that it would slowly convert the Earth into either a black hole or into a supernova. If I wanted to look to see exactly where this machine is, I'd look straight down through my feet, because it's on the opposite side of the globe from where I'm standing right now.
This is what Walter's worried about. The largest scientific experiment the world has ever seen, starting in about 2 months' time, 100 metres down, directly below my feet. Straddling the French-Swiss border, 27 kilometres around, the Large Hadron Collider, or LHC, will propel minuscule particles to almost the speed of light, send them opposite ways round the ring, then smash them into each other, recreating the conditions shortly after the Big Bang, revealing previously unseen particles. Studying the smallest things we've ever measured requires the biggest project of all time. Everything about the LHC is impressive, costing £5 billion, employing 7,000 scientists, using as much power as a medium-sized city, will send particles spinning round the ring over 11,000 times a second, and its collisions will create temperatures 100,000 times that of the core of the Sun. The hope is to fill in the gaps in our understanding of the universe's most basic building blocks. Many of the most important theories in physics at the moment are just that, theories. The LHC is the experiment that is intended to prove them one way or another. But Walter claims there could be catastrophic consequences. And to the layman, he may have a point. One of the stated aims of the project is to create mini black holes. In science fiction, destructive portals to another world. But probably not here.
If they do produce microscopic black holes, they will be truly ephemeral. They will last 10 to the minus 27 of a second. And they will not swallow the universe at all.
Can that be guaranteed?
Oh, that can be absolutely guaranteed.
The other doomsday scenario involves a hypothetical particle called a strangelet. It's theoretically possible for a particle of strange matter to be created, which would then start to convert other normal matter, turning the whole planet into a strangelet. It's theoretically possible, but hardly anyone thinks it could happen.
The energies that we achieve in this machine are impressive, but they are tiny compared with what nature does to us all the time. You've got cosmic rays going through you every second with much, much higher energy than we can do in the LHC.
And the overwhelming scientific consensus is with the LHC. There's a guy in Hawaii who's brought out a lawsuit against the LHC. Can we know that it's definitely safe?
Of course, you can't know that anything is definitely safe, right? This building could collapse into a hole in the ground 2 minutes from now. The question is there any credible risk from turning on the LHC? And the answer is no, there's no credible risk. I have 2 kids, right? I don't want to kill everybody in the world any more than anybody else does. If I thought there was the tiniest hint of real danger in the LHC, I would be telling them not to turn it on.
Walter returns to court in September to continue his fight. Like the particles, his chances of success are barely visible with the naked eye. But if the Honolulu court does rule in his favour, the removal of American financial and technical support will be a major spanner in the works for the LHC. He's used all these arguments before. In fact, he tried to get the last particle accelerator stopped in 1999. He didn't manage it, and we're still here.
David Fuller reporting. If it is all about to end, I'd like to say what a privilege it's been presenting more 4 News, and black holes notwithstanding, we're back again tomorrow at 8. See you then. Good night.